You know what nobody tells you about turning 80? It's not just about getting older. It's about 5 specific changes that happen to virtually everyone who reaches that age. And here's the kicker. Most people think these changes are irreversible. They're not. I'm going to share something with you today that took researchers decades to figure out. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to fight back against what time tries to do to your body. Let me start with something that might surprise you. Last month, I met an 82-year-old marathon runner. Not someone who used to run marathons, someone who still does. And when I asked her secret, she didn't give me some mystical answer. She told me she simply understood the 5 changes and refused to accept them. So let's dive into what's really happening inside the body at 80, and more importantly, what you can do about it right now, regardless of your age. The first change is muscle loss, and it's more dramatic than you think. By age 80, the average person has lost somewhere between 30 to 40% of their muscle mass compared to when they were 30. We're not talking about looking less toned. We're talking about fundamental strength that affects everything from opening a jar to preventing falls that could change your life forever. This process is called sarcopenia, and it accelerates after 50. But here's what's fascinating. It's not inevitable. Studies show that people in their 70s and 80s can build muscle just like younger people when they do the right kind of training. The key is resistance exercise. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Even twice a week of structured strength training can reverse years of muscle loss. Think about that. Your body at 75 can be stronger than it was at 65 if you make the right choices. The muscle fibers are still there, still capable, still waiting to be activated. What matters is the signal you send them. Now, the second change sneaks up on everyone, and it's probably affecting your brain right now as we speak. Cognitive processing speed. By 80, most people process information about 20 to 30% slower than they did in their 30s. This isn't about memory necessarily. It's about how quickly your brain can take in information, process it, and respond. You know that feeling when you're searching for a word that's right on the tip of your tongue? That happens more often because the neural pathways slow down. But wait, because this is where it gets interesting. Research from the past decade has completely changed what we thought we knew about aging brains. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections, doesn't disappear with age. It slows down, yes, but it never stops. People who engage in complex mental activities, learn new skills, and challenge their brains regularly show significantly less cognitive decline. One study followed people in their 80s who learned to play musical instruments. After just 6 months, their processing speed improved measurably. The brain is a muscle, and like any muscle, it responds to exercise. The third change is something you can literally see happening, and it affects more than just appearance. Skin elasticity. By 80, your skin has lost up to 70% of its elasticity. Collagen production, which peaked in your 20s, has dropped dramatically. But here's what most people don't realize. This isn't just about wrinkles. Skin is your body's largest organ and your first line of defense against infection and injury. When it loses elasticity, it tears more easily, heals more slowly, and protects you less effectively. So, how do you reverse this? The answer isn't expensive creams, though some do help. The real solution is internal. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production. Protein intake becomes crucial because your body needs amino acids to build skin structure. Hydration matters more than ever because skin cells need water to maintain their plumpness. And here's something most people miss. Resistance training doesn't just build muscle, it stimulates collagen production throughout your body. The same workout that's making you stronger is also making your skin more resilient. The fourth change affects something we use constantly, but rarely think about until it starts failing. Bone density. By 80, many people have lost 25 to 30% of their bone mass. This is why fractures become so dangerous in older age. A broken hip at 80 isn't just painful, it's potentially life-threatening because it can trigger a cascade of health problems. But bone loss isn't a done deal either. Your bones are living tissue, constantly breaking down and rebuilding. Weight-bearing exercise is non-negotiable. When you put stress on your bones through activities like walking, dancing, or strength training, you signal them to become denser. Calcium and vitamin D are the building blocks, but without the mechanical stress of exercise, your body won't use them effectively. Now, the fifth change ties everything together, and it's the most reversible of all: metabolic rate. By 80, your metabolism has typically slowed by about 20 to 25%. It's why so many people gain weight as they age, even if they're eating the same amount. But metabolism isn't some fixed number you're stuck with. Remember that muscle loss we talked about? Every pound of muscle you lose drops your metabolic rate, because muscle tissue burns calories even when you're resting. But you can flip this cycle completely around. Building muscle through resistance training is the single most effective way to boost your metabolism at any age. Studies show that people who maintain their muscle mass into their 80s have metabolic rates comparable to people decades younger. So let's tie this all together. The truth is, every single one of these changes shares common solutions. Resistance training appears in the reversal strategy for all 5. It builds muscle, stimulates brain function, promotes collagen production, strengthens bones, and boosts metabolism. You don't need a gym membership. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or even household items can work. Nutrition is the second universal key. Protein becomes increasingly important as you age. Micronutrients like vitamin D, calcium, vitamin C, and omega-3 fatty acids support every system we've discussed. And hydration affects everything from skin elasticity to cognitive function. The third element is consistency. 30 minutes of focused activity most days of the week is far more powerful than sporadic, intense efforts. What you eat daily matters more than occasional perfect meals. But here's what I want you to really understand. These changes at 80 don't start at 80. They start decades earlier. The choices you make today are determining what your 80-year-old self will be capable of. And if you're already past 80, the research is clear. It's never too late to see improvement. That marathon runner I mentioned earlier, she started strength training at 75 after a health scare. Within 2 years, she had rebuilt enough muscle and endurance to attempt her first race. She's living proof that your body is remarkably responsive when you give it what it needs. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing from what we've discussed today and commit to it for the next 30 days. Maybe it's adding 2 resistance training sessions per week. Maybe it's increasing your protein intake. Start now. The body you'll have at 80 is being built by the choices you make today. If this video changed how you think about aging, hit that subscribe button. I break down complex health science into actionable strategies every week. And I promise you, there's so much more to explore about how your body works and how to optimize it at any age. Your future self will thank you for the knowledge you're gaining right now.